Are you looking for something different to do for your party? Have you ever considered a virtual tarot card reading party? Yes, I said a virtual tarot card reading party. Any kind of party. Well, if you're interested in finding out more about it, email me at GypsyMedicineWoman@gmail.com and let's get your party started. Woo, 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 woo. Hello everyone. Let me get my top camera going here. There we go. And I guess that's it for now. All right, you guys. Thank you for hopscotching around. Hopscotch from one show to the next. It might have been easier for me to do it the other way around, but then in the long run, and I love the fact that I have just a playlist for Your Hidden Love Story. And the other way around, I would have to go in and do the work, which I still got to do the work for probably over 200 videos to actually separate it. So that's why I do it this way now, is so I don't have to do the work afterwards. So... And I apologize for the dog things. I'm trying to, I'm babysitting, so I'm trying to get so the dogs can be in here when I'm recording. And the last time I was recording, they kept going where my camera was and my lighting was, which it was knocking it down. Well, I can't have that because those are expensive pieces. So I made a block there today so they couldn't go there. But they wanted to roam around and they wanted to get underneath my feet, so it's like they had to go outside. So yeah, you're peeping in, DT. So I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, and I hope you guys, it's okay, they're really good dogs, really. It's just when I'm filming, they either got to be laying down and be calm while I'm filming, or they got to go out. It's one or the other. If they want to be roaming around in this little small space, they can't. It's cooler in here, though. So, yeah, DT's out working, so, and I'm babysitting his dogs, but they're good dogs. So... It's just when I need them, when I tell them to lay down, they need to lay down now when I'm live on the show, that's all. But they're really good dogs. I don't have any complaints about them. It just, it gets to be a little stressful on my end. It tests my limits. All right, you guys, remember that tarot is here to help us heal. Now, if tarot is making you feel sick or something, then maybe you need a break from it, or maybe you're watching the wrong tarot, or maybe when something keeps telling you the same story and you don't see it coming, you need to look at that story differently. That's all, because tarot is all about self-love first. It's not about love that's out there. Let's take care of the love that's in here first, so we can see that love out there, so we can attract that love that we really want. So anyhow, gonna get some cards going. I was actually really impressed to how much stuff I found online about tarot and healing, so I was really impressed about that. So all right, yeah, Divine Timing's been to Thailand, Amanda, so that's why he's asking. I mean, maybe he's asking, nicest people you've ever met, yeah. Maybe he was asking, oh, where you're going to go to Chiang Mai for a day, and then to Elephant Reservation, staying at Elephant Reservation, and then the rest of the time you're going to be at Bangkok. So are those any of the places you went to, Divine Timing? I do want to thank each and every one of you for, again, from hopping back and forth. I had quite a few people in the other show, so it said I had 27 people hop on in that 30 minutes, so I'm happy. Yeah, this is about doing your work, you guys. Work. That's the spiritual work. You know, doing the work so you can totally trust in divine. Even if you can't see that next step, what is that next step? Where are you going to go with that next step? Oh, I can't see it, but I know I'm supposed to be going. Maybe you can see what you're supposed to do in the present moment, and so you go ahead and do it, trusting the rest in divine. Your message is such an important one to hear. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Yeah. You never heard an argument from anyone in 30 days. That's awesome. All right. So you're going to be hopping around. You're happy to hop around. Woo. I'm glad you're happy. Yeah. Just call me Bunny Hop. I'll hop around. All right, so this is doing spiritual work that you don't really see that next step, but you're totally trusting in divine. And let's see what cards had to say for the collective. Ooh, card on the ground. I've been doing that a lot yesterday. You should have seen me on TikTok. I was there for 5 hours. That's a lot of hours. TikTok, it's one right after another. It's like a 30-second quickie reads. Read. So I'm always curious to how many readings I do when I'm over there. So, so you know, this is listening to your higher self. Speaking from your higher self, doing what your higher self tells you to do. You're operating from your true self. And when you're connected to divine, divine brings changes into your life. Divine brings these better changes, especially when you've done the healing work, when you've gone within and you've done this healing work. It brings out that passion. It brings out that desire. It teaches you how to see the light with your passion. It helps you see the light within what it is that you're supposed to be doing here, your life purpose. Here we come, the divine masculine. So I'm saying the divine feminine here. She's been doing some spiritual work. She's been totally trusting in divine, not worried about her next step. She's been listening to higher self or higher source when it comes to divine and the timing of divine, and she has been doing the inner work. The divine masculine has been watching what the divine feminine's doing, and he's actually starting to see where his passion is and where his desire is, so he can light up his wand and put it on fire, so he can speak his truth from his highest self. See, he landed right underneath her. These two, they're single, they're meant to be together, but right now they're both single. okay? Oh, then we got the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe and these are both of these cards have to do with movement. That's why I'm laughing. And both of these cards have to do with a divine masculine and divine feminine that's single. So this divine feminine, she's trusting in the movement of divine. This divine masculine's having a Tower moment. Something's being shifted, something's being shaken, something's being moved around. Yeah, when it comes to that hidden love story that's trying to be revealed, that divine masculine is getting shooken up. You can't ignore true love. You can't ignore this love story. It is meant to be revealed. You know? Oh my goodness. Dogs are barking, so yeah. Confirmation going on. What's going on? With so much love, that this divine masculine has unconditional love for the divine feminine. He knows that he's in love with her. He's having a Tower moment. Maybe he's trying to live life a different way, or with someone else, or doing something without her. But you know, the intensity of this connection is so intense. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna come out of it. That's all right. Don't worry about what your like number is, because I combine the two shows onto here. Just you hit that like, you just hit it, and just let me know you hit it, and we're good. Okay, Kimmy, and happy to see you here. I don't think I've seen you here before, so I'm happy to see you here. So. And right now I'm doing a reading for the collective. So, what the cards had to say for the collective. That Emperor, yeah, he's the Emperor. He's been holding his love back. You know, you can't hold love back. It will make a Tower moment happen. This divine masculine, he's got a lot of responsibilities. He's got a lot of things to do, and he has been holding his love back, even though he knows there's unconditional love going on. Yeah, drunk call. All I can say, if I drunk call you in advance, I'm so sorry. It's okay. Yeah, I have your name. I have your name on there, Kimmy. Normally on the first show that I do, I don't call out everybody's names. Every once in a while I do, but most of the time I don't, just because I'm running it like a TV hosting program, and the people that watch it later, some of them aren't going to be on YouTube. They'll be on other platforms. That's the goal. And so that's why I don't mention everybody's name over there, just in case anybody ever wondered. So let's see what else going on for the collective here. What we got going on? Yeah. A final judgment call. Okay, but we're going to see if that card's... Oh, that is about two people coming together. And maybe this Emperor's been holding himself back. Yeah, that Emperor's been holding himself back about making the decision, about coming together with his divine feminine. Yep, with his divine feminine. He loves her so much. This divine feminine, she operates with unconditional love. She nourishes herself first, and when she nourishes herself, she goes out into the world and nourishes the rest of the world, but she makes sure that she does that self-love work first. Yeah, she might still have a little bit, of things to be working on, because the cards kind of showed me a little bit that there still might be a little pain in this divine feminine. Yeah, she's come into union with herself. She does want to come into union with that divine masculine, but this is union, self-union, or maybe she's nurturing the story to come into union. I don't know. Let's see what cards have to say. What is she doing? What's that divine feminine doing with that Four of Wands there? It's about celebrating life. It's about coming together. It's about partying. Let's party, baby. Let's come together. Woo, 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 woo. Let's come together. Woo. Let's see what else we got going on here for the collective here. All right. That's about, this is about things that you feel, this is your worth, this is your value, this is what you have locked up in your treasure box, that, you're not going to let anybody mess with this, because this is what you hold true to. What you hold true to. This is about self. This is a self that did the work back here, that she steps fully into her power, that she's done the work. She doesn't really need anybody. She may want someone, but she don't need anyone. She can take damn good care of herself. Yeah, she can take really good care of herself. There is that Judgment card again. The Judgment card is like Lord, God, Source, Spirit here trying to make a, or not trying, but is in the middle of making a final judgment call when it comes to this divine connection coming together as a team. What is that final judgment call? Will you let us know? The final judgment call has to do with, you know, so the divine feminine, she's been doing this spiritual work. Divine wants to make sure that if this divine masculine, this divine feminine come together, that divine feminine is still being seen, that she is still in the spotlight, that, you know, she is still going to be successful. That, you know, so many times in today's world that when the divine masculine, divine feminine come together, the divine feminine bows down to the divine masculine. But that's not what this reading's about. This is about the divine masculine, divine feminine being together is equal. And so divine doesn't want the divine feminine to lose her spot because they come together, because they have to come together as equal. Okay, there are different choices or options, or there are different ways to go about doing things. Maybe there's like 7 different ways to doing things. Always choose the way that your heart is calling you for. Yeah, because otherwise the devil likes to come in the middle. The devil, it likes to pull tricks, lies, betrayal, deceit, you know, likes to, you know, try to come in. The devil's going, I give you options. You think you're going to choose from your heart space? I'm going to check you out. I'm going to see if that's the truth. And so you'll have to, at that moment, you have to weigh things out, you know, because we are going through a spiritual awakening, a spiritual alignment, a spiritual adjustment. So you have to pay attention to what's going on with that emotional self, so the emotional self is in alignment and balance, and not allow yourself to get trapped into the thoughts that this devil wants you to do. The devil wants you to get trapped into the thoughts, and that's what we have to balance out, the thoughts, because these thoughts prevent us from seeing the truth. Seeing the truth that this connection that's going on here with this divine masculine, the divine feminine that are single back here, they are a soulmate connection. They've known each other in a past life in some time. There is so much love that's going through them that the love connection is really intense. And it's important to balance out that intensity with this love connection that's going on, which is really true. Because the intensity is like something that you've never felt with anyone else or anything else before. You know, it's like you're intense to be in that person's presence. You're intense to think about them or to have them in the same energy. Sometimes the energy gets intense. So it's really important to balance the emotional self and the thoughts that come and go within this type of a relationship. Okay? All right. What else you guys need to know as a collective? You know, through all chaos, through all confusion, remember to continue on speaking your truth from your higher self. Do not allow chaos or confusion to get in the way, because Divine is leading and guiding the show. Divine sees all. Divine knows exactly what it's doing. Divine does not miss a heartbeat. Divine misses nothing. Divine sees all. Divine sees this chaos. Divine sees this confusion. Divine sees this negative energy that comes at this divine couple. And Divine wants to make sure this divine couple can stay in alignment and stay balanced in the middle of the chaos and the confusion that outside energy is going to throw at that couple when they come together, that divine couple. So Divine wants to make sure that you're going to be able to handle the trickery of the devil when you guys come together, okay? That's the truth. Truth is being told, you guys. Anything else you guys need to know right at this moment of time? There's the sun. The sun is illuminating. It's showing you guys what you need to know for your highest good. This is the sun also is the happiest card in the deck. It's joy, laughter, play, peace, harmony, passion, desire, excitement. Your life is on fire. All that kind of stuff. It's good stuff. You know. Yeah, we like it. Oh, there comes that divine masculine. Here he comes. Once he knows that he's in alignment and that she's in alignment, he's on his way. This divine masculine, he only comes forward when the foundation is laid down strong. He only comes forward correct. He's the most loyal divine masculine that there is in the tarot deck. And he's got his suit on and he's on his way. He's been checking out the truth for some time, and he's been balancing his own emotional self out. He's been laying down some stories down to rest. Yep. Because that divine feminine is his wish, is his dream. He has also been doing some healing in the process. And the highest, yeah, who's his wish? The divine feminine. The highest priest is his wish. And the highest priest knows things that other people don't know. Highest priest knows divine secrets. Let's see if we get a divine secret. And what's the divine secret? Okay, that was a card about being in balance, being in alignment forever and ever and ever. Still, yeah, it's about a divine balance. In fact, that's what this reading would be called. A divine balance has to take place before the next movement happens. This divine feminine, she's on her way. She's making a forward movement. She's operating from her higher self. She's operating from joy, laughter, play, from excitement in her day. And she's got places to go, you know, because she's got places to go. She feels on top of the world. She feels whole. She feels complete. And that divine masculine wants to really come forward and speak his truth to her about how much he truly, truly does love her. He does love her. She's been doing all the work all this time. But that divine masculine's about ready to come forward to offer a love offer. He's coming in really fast to offer that divine feminine love, that one that's been speaking the truth all along. All right, that's what I have for a collective today. Oh my goodness. Got a lot of people in the house. Hello Raquel, Divine Timing, Pop Queen, Amanda, and hello Kimmy, hello Anna Maria. I appreciate you guys so much. Hello Andrew, hello Pop Queen again. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. And Ritu, happy to see you here. And let's see what else we got. InShot, happy to see you here. Summon, first one popping on in. I appreciate you. Okay, so how I do this, you guys, the first, hello Raquel. The first people I read for are people that give super chat. You guys are always going to get the first readings. And then the next people are going to get the first readings, as only if you guys are in the house, are the people that have joined my membership. Membership can be bought. You can go to any of the videos, and right there, right underneath the video, there should be a join button. You hit that join button, and it has a pop-up screen that pops up. And it's going to give you more join buttons. But on the second screen, if you scroll down, there's different prices you can pay. It's just really a donation that you're supporting me and my journey and the live shows as I'm going on. So it's anywhere from $4.99 to $99.99, only because people have asked me to have different prices there, so we did it that way. And I appreciate each and every one of you. So, hello, John, you're here too. Oh, happy to see you here. Yeah, all right, and that's fair. I think it's fair. So, we're going to get Pop Queen here and see what Pop Queen has to do. Say, she doll. Happy to see you guys here. All right. Alright, so let's see what Pop Queen is saying here. Can you pull some cards about my trip to tell me anything I need to know about things I should expect or look forward to? I love that question. It's very good. I love it so much. Let's see what the cards want to reveal for you. Here is for Pop Queen. Let's see. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate you so much, Pop Queen. And anybody else, there's different ways to donate. It's either for the super chat. Then I also have over here in the screen here, CashApp, Venmo, or PayPal. I get all of those right away if you guys want to pay that way. Nothing's mandatory though. Everything's by, you know, that you guys choose to do that, okay? All right, let's see, Amanda, what's going on? What's going on about your trip? What do you need to know? Look at you making a plan. You're making plans. Ooh. And the hangman about hanging around, making plans, hanging around Thailand for a while. Yeah, I tell you. Oh, you're going to have so much fun. Look at that. All of your cups are going to be filled with love, with laughter, with play, with peace, with harmony, with passion, with desire. You might want to hang around longer than you anticipate. It might be so much fun over there. So that's what we got going on. All right, let me see what else you need to know or expect. So that's something to look forward to. This is where you're making plans, and this is hanging around in a high vibration, okay? And you might get, oh, that's really good, because when you're in a high vibration, what happens, you might get a really good idea while you're over there in Thailand. I love it. Let's get that good idea. A bright idea. It's like, what is that bright idea? Let's see if we can get a little clue. What is the bright idea? Well, it's going to come from your higher self, and the only way you can get bright ideas from your higher self is by operating in a higher vibration. So I love it. I love it so much. Woo, woo, woo. What else? What else? Can you let me know anything else to expect or look forward to in Thailand? Oh, we didn't want that card. Confusion. What is that? Okay, so you'll be healing anything that's still left in a sense of confusion. You're going to be healing that. You're going to be doing some self-love while you're over there, and it's kind of a wish and a dream too, that self-love, because that's where true love really exists. It's going to help you make some movement forward, where you can start truly attracting what it is that you want in your life, because you've been healing your life, healing your journey. You have all the tools, you know, so part of that trip is a tool for your own self-healing, something that you've been praying for. You are being led and guided by divine to do this trip. Look at with so much love. Again, we started here with so much love. We're ending here with so much love. Your cups are going to be filled with so much more love than than you probably have ever had in a lifetime. Anything else at this moment of time? Anything else? You're going to get plenty of good rest, and you're going to be able to lay down any negative energy that's been around you. I love that too. You're going to be laying down any negative energy. You're going to be laying down any feeling of that wounded warrior, anything that, you know, used to be. It's like when you're over there in Thailand, it's like that's all going to be gone. You're not going to have that interference coming in from anyone else, because you have learned, and you're still learning, how to feel your inner child. You're working on your inner child work, okay? And it does take a little bit of time to do that inner child work. You know, everybody's way is a little bit differently, but you're on your road, you're on your journey. Just continue on holding your balance, because you're going after being the best version of yourself. That's what I have for Amanda in the house. Thank you so much for the super chat. Ooh, I appreciate you so much. All right, let's see. Divine timing. If you want a reading, you need to let me know. And summon, if you're here, you need to let me know. Or Andrew, I want to also pull on Andrew. So between those three, you're so welcome. I loved it. Okay. So 3 people I call on. Let's see. Divine timing, Andrew, or summon. Okay, who's going to pop their name first? I got you, Isha, but I'm pulling on members first. Okay, Andrew's in the house. Let's see what Andrew needs to know for his highest good at this moment of time. Maybe the same deck, so... Let's go, Andrew. Let's get that party started. All right, it wants this deck for you. What's Andrew need to know for his highest good? For those that are new here, let you know the free readings are general reading, and that general reading pulls what do you need to know for your highest good, or a channeled message from somebody that's always on your mind that is not in contact with you. And those are my freebies. Okay. If you see me doing any other kind of reading, it's because I have an agreement with that other person to do a different kind of reading. So Andrew, spread your wings. Take the lead. Ooh. Spread your wings towards the light. Take the lead. You know, step out of the shadow self. Okay, step out. Ooh, yeah, I love it. I love it. You know, because you know, fine tune your vessel. Fine tune your temple. So you know the vibration, like sometimes I use some humming to fine tune me, like so that's what that card's representing for me. And we got awesome in the house too. We'll add you onto the list. Awesome. And what else we got here for Andrew? Woo, look at it, with joy, with laughter, with play, with stability. You spread your wings for the light, and here we get the light. I love it. Oh my goodness, Andrew, that's so beautiful. Take the lead, operate from your higher self, from your higher vibrational self. You needed to hear that? Perfect. All right. And simply love yourself, you know, love the inner child within, because the inner child lets you see the light. And we do have a choice when it comes to our inner battles. And always choose success and growth. We got to do it. We got to do it. Anything else for Andrew? Yeah, seek the truth within. That truth comes from within, so you can share that love. And this, you could be sharing the love, or helping people mend their broken hearts, to bring those hearts together, so that heart is shining their brightest light. Yeah, because you help. Yeah, I'm getting it. Look at you. You're gonna, to me, Andrew, I'm getting goosebumps. Either you're gonna be helping people rebuild their heart space, helping them, you know, mend that broken heart. That's what I got for you, Andrew. I'm gonna get you a. Let's see. Universe has your back card too. Okay, hold on. You're welcome. And honor the way how you want to feel. How do you want to feel? That's what we want to honor, okay? All right, Andrew, thank you so much. And what's at the bottom? I am the dreamer of my dream. Woo, woo, woo. That's the truth. We are the ones writing our script. We are the ones writing our story. We just have to we all have to just figure out where the misillusion is, so we can flip that script. Flip it around to better. Woo, woo, woo. All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. Let's see who's gonna be next. All right, we're gonna still call on if DT's here, let me know, and if someone's here, let me know. Otherwise, we're moving on to. I'm gonna have to figure it out because I got a lot of people here tonight, and we got self 3, 4, 5. Woo, woo, woo. All right, I missed that one, so. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let's see. Well, I'm going to have to call Divine again. It looks like tonight's going to be a Divine call. We're going to see. We'll put my members off to the side here. And, it looks like... All right, let's see. Where's my call? Where's my phone? Here, we got to get the phone here. Divine? Yes. I have such a long list tonight. Yeah, I need your help again. You're going to help me. Number 6. Who's number 6? Let's see, who's number 6? Oh, we already did Pop Queen. Oh, you wanted to tell me we did a really good job for Pop Queen's reading? Oh, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Yeah. Oh, all right, you guys, if you want an in-depth reading, what's it say? In-depth reading, go to CynthiaToet.com. Or if you want a virtual tarot party reading, yeah. You know what? Andrew's on that, Divine, you know? You're telling me what Andrew already took care of. I have a good crew, you know. They take really, really good care of me. Yeah. 16, number 16, Anna Maria. All right, well, Anna Maria's next. Ooh. Anna Maria comes in and she gets first place lead. Ooh, okay, thank you, Divine. Who's after that? AAANU. Okay. All right. So after Anna Maria is going to be AAANU, okay? Thank you, Divine. I'll call you back shortly. Yes, you bet I will, and I will. I promise you. All right. Bye-bye. Let's see. We want a general here, a general reading going on for Anna Maria. Happy to see you. Anna Maria, hope everything's going well. We're going to see what it is you need to know for your highest good at this moment of time. It's something you're praying for. You are being led and guided by Divine, okay? You know, some things take time because, you know, we all as individuals, we have our own certain way that things have to be put together, and no two people are alike, so it has to all be happening. Yeah, it's not DT though. It's Divine Lord Source Spirit that's on the call. I know you guys all think it's divine timing, but it's not. You know, so you're Anna Marie, you're being led and guided by Divine, and again, like I said, it's not just a straight cut dry, this is the answer, this is that. Each one of us have our fine little details that things gotta go this way and that way for us to see the light, you know, for us to find our own personal happiness. So yeah, there, look at to find this is you. This is a Divine Feminine that's done the work. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She can take really good care of herself. She don't need nobody. She may want someone, that's different, but she doesn't need someone. So she's not like begging. She's not on her hands and knees. Please, somebody come in here, be here with me. But that Divine Feminine that, you know, she's not doing that. She goes, you know what, I'm all good on my own. Now, if that one's going to come into my life, then it's going to be divinely led and divinely guided. So this is what I see what's going on is that you're still constructing yourself to get to this highest version of yourself, okay? All right, let's see. Ooh, look at the Empress. You have been growing so much. You have expanded so much. Anna Maria, I am so proud of you. This is the Empress. She's loyal. She's loving. She nurtures herself first. She is tapped in and tuned in to Divine. She operates from passion, from desire. This is, you know, her baseline. She speaks her truth. This Divine Masculine energy, he questions the truth. He questions he's questioning the Empress, even though he's, you know, operating from his higher self, but he's judging the verdict. He's making a verdict, but he is trying to weigh things out, okay? Maybe it's because he wants to work together with you as a team, and he's trying to figure out if you're the candidate for this team play, this teamwork. It looks like that's the plan. The teamwork might be helping other people deal with their inner child. So you can help, like you're helping other people do this inner work, this self-love work, looking within, checking out, dealing with the inner child work. So that's what I see there. There's a couple more cards for Anna Maria here. Especially when it comes to heartaches. You want to show everybody their own personal worth, their own personal value, so they can feel worthy and whole and complete. It's almost like this divine masculine wants to work together with this divine feminine, and he's trying to weigh things out. He wants to work together as a team. That's the plan. And the teamwork would have to do with some kind of self-love that's going here when it comes to heartaches or heartbreaks, so we can bring people's worth up, bring people's value up, okay? And then we got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. It's so, this is being solid, grounded, whole, and complete, seeing the light and operating from our higher self. And we got the divine masculine, we got the Emperor and the Empress here together on the table, which is a good sign. So it's like these two are trying to come together to work together as a team to help the collective heal their heart space. That's what I got for Anna Maria. Alright, and who did I say was going to be next? Who did we say? A-A-A-N-A-N-U. Let's see, let me get that up here. A-A-A-N-U. If you're here, you're so welcome. I thought it was a beautiful reading, kind of like giving you guidance to what's going on next or what's Divine's plans with you, okay? And it also shows me how much you've grown, too. Alright, I do want to thank all you guys that have been leaving comments on the outside of the videos. I appreciate you guys so very much. I want to thank all of you guys that have been leaving some donations on the side, no matter how big or small. I appreciate that so much. Everything is appreciative. I'm grateful and thankful for, okay? Alright, so Anu must not be here. We're going to move on. Let's get on the phone with Divine again. Alright, Divine. Alright, hello. Oh, yeah, Divine. Divine, why'd you give me somebody that's not here in the chat right now? Oh, they left momentarily. They'll be back. Well, no. Don't be telling me stories like that. Who's going to be next? We just did number 16. Don't tell me number 16 again. We just did 16. That was Anna Maria, okay? How about 13? 13 is Kimmy. Kimmy, are you in the house? We're going after Kimmy here. At Kim. Yeah, there we go. I gotta do the at sign. At Kim. Kimmy Mose. It's your turn. Oh my goodness, Divine, you are not doing a good job at calling people that are here tonight. What's going on? It says, well, I only got 4 people in the chat now. Well, I don't know where everybody went. I got 18, 19, I got 20 people on my list, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe those commercials that are running in the background that I can't see. Raquel, we're going to pull on Raquel. We're not listening to Divine now. We're going to go for Raquel right now. Raquel's up in the house. Yeah. And then we're going to take in chat next. And Dollface, you're here too? Okay, all right. So we're going to do that with Raquel, Insha, and then She-Doll. You'll just have to remind me because after I get done with 2, I'll forget. So, you're welcome. All right, here we go. Raquel, general reading. Highest Priest. Highest Priest sees things you don't see. This Highest Priest wants you to see something within. And about weighing things out, about judging yourself too hard when it comes to listening to the truth of your higher self. I think you're judging too hard. That's what it's like something you can't really see, but I'm showing you. Okay. You need to aim for your heart space. Your heart knows best, not the thoughts. Our thoughts can take our dreams away. You know, this thought is trying to overweigh things. It's trying to overbalance things. But it wants you to move quick toward your heart space. Aim for your heart space. And that's hidden. This is hidden. This is hidden. So all this is going on in between what's hiding. Tell me what's hiding, please. What is it that's hiding that Raquel needs to know for her highest good at this moment of time? So when there's chaos or confusion that's coming in from other people, pull your energy back to self as fast as you can. Pull yourself back. How do I aim for my heart space? Okay, so that's what. So when chaos and confusion, here, let me pull the cards over so you can see them. Okay, this is movement. This is movement. Both of these cards are about movement. Okay, what it wants you to see is what you can't see. It's hidden. Okay, and I'm talking about going for your heart space. You're asking. So when we get chaos and confusion, try not to buy in to this story. I want you to bring yourself back to peace. Bring yourself to self. Bring yourself back to love, to self-love. Bring that energy back into self, okay? At 11:11, that's it. What we need to do is realign yourself so the divine masculine and the divine feminine is in alignment with self as quick as you can. This is in movement as fast as you can. When other people's energy gets in the middle of the mix, come back home. To bring yourself back to peace, to bring yourself back to calmness. Okay? All right. What I find interesting in your reading already is it wanted you to really get that message because it's hidden and it wants you to make a quick movement when this happens, which is probably makes you overthink that, you know, you want to make a ruling, you want to make a judgment, you know. But the judgment is, no, don't make a judgment. Bring yourself back home, okay? All right, lay down those stories to rest. When you're laying down, resting, so you can realign yourself, rebalance yourself. So you can have a brand new beginning, a brand new start, okay? You do overthink. Yeah, well, this one is saying that you're thinking so hard you're ready to make a final judgment call on it. And Divine's saying no. Wants you to come back home to self, to lay down that story, to rebalance yourself, so you can feel like you get a brand new beginning. On, you know, after we laying down that story while we're resting, we can have a fresh new start the next day. Okay. It is, you know, the self-love at work when you're laying down to rest, when you're alone. Love yourself, bring a balance within so we can feel brand new, so we can be refreshed, so we can feel like we get a brand new beginning, so we have our energy back. So you're bringing your worth back into self. So when you wake up the next day or after you realign yourself, that you can coordinate, you can communicate with these people that are causing the chaos, that you're in alignment, you're in balance with self, because you know your worth, because you know your value, and you took your power back. This is about you taking your power back by doing this, okay? Anything else you need to know at this highest time? Yeah, it is about nourishing yourself so you can grow to the highest version of yourself, to become that empress that you truly really are. It is about looking within and nourishing yourself. These cards are almost identical. This one's looking within, nourishing yourself. This one is about allowing yourself to grow from the nourishment of yourself. That's what I have. We're doing the inner work. It is the inner work that's got to be done. Okay, that's what we have for you, Raquel. Let me pull you also. Universe has your back card, okay? For Raquel, I recognize that I have chosen from fear. When we overthink, we're normally thinking from fear. I'm going to take a moment in time. I'm going to choose again. I'm going to choose from love. Okay. You're welcome. All right, next was, I don't know who I said was next. Was it Incha or She Dollar? One of the two. I'll add you onto the list, sugar. My whole episode that I just did before this one. Hold on. Yeah, I saw it. It looks like it's back though. Alright, the whole video that I did before this one was all related to your question about you watching too much tarot. So yeah, I don't know why it buffered like that. I'm hooked up directly. All right. A channeled message with no contact. Perfect. Okay, I want it from this deck. What's that channeled message? You are my best friend. I know I hurt you. I didn't know what I was doing. I hope you can forgive me one day, because I am sorry. I'm sorry for leaving you hanging. I'm sorry for hurting you. There is no excuse for my actions. I do want to reconcile with you. My childhood was just difficult, and it still affects me. It still haunts me. You know, I was let down by people I loved and people I trusted, so it's kind of hard for me to trust and love again. I still do love you. I dream about being with you. I imagine waking up next to you and cuddling next to you. I do this every day. Good night, Raquel. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate you so much. I just don't feel like I deserve you. You're too good for me. I took you for granted, and I treated you badly. I hope that, again, you can forgive me one day. I am afraid to open up to anyone. Again, I had these childhood wounds, you know. I've been hurt so many times in the past, and, you know, it's just hard for me to know how to trust again. You claim it already? I can't hide my feelings anymore, though. I love you. I want to spend my life with you. Look, it's like they're talking about what they go through, but again, twice right here, I love you, I love you. So there's definitely love there. They just have fear that's holding them back, that hurts them so much from, you know, their childhood. And, you know, But I just want to say they're sorry for any way that they've treated you in any way in the past, from their own hurts and pains. Okay, it's so beautiful. Anything else you need to know? I am keeping this. I keep getting signs that remind me of you, and I just can't ignore them anymore. And I really do need to reach out, because life does feel so empty without you by my side. You were my everything, and I pushed you away. Again, I hope you can forgive me one day. Anything else that has to be read at this moment, that needs to be read? Right now, they do want to let you know that they are focused on their career and their finances right now, because they don't want to struggle, and they really are afraid to share that with you. It resonates with you. He's carrying childhood traumas, yeah. And it showed up all throughout this reading. But there is definitely love for you, okay? That's what I have for you. Inish. Wow, your readings are on point, Miss Gypsy. Woo, woo, woo. We got the story going. I love it. Let's get you a couple divine directions. What do you need to do for your highest good? Let's see. Let's get you. Communication with others more freely. Speak up. You have the right to be heard. And ask. It's okay to ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness. So both of those have to do with communication, speaking. What's the last card? You claim this beautiful energy. You're welcome. You're welcome. And one last card. And go with the flow. You need more flexibility in your life. Allow yourself to go with the flow. All right. Your chat is visible, but you know, I don't know how many people will be for you. It's like I've been calling on divine. I have so many people, so it's gonna be whatever. I have a lot of people on my list tonight. I have 21 people total on my list, okay? And it's not by any order. Let's see, who's next? And we got Huntley in, and now we got 22 people. You're welcome, you're welcome. And who did I say? She Dollar. Okay, I'm gonna find you on my list somewhere. Here, oh, you got lucky. You're a number 18 on my list, and look at you. Yeah, I know. It says I got 9 people here on my chat there. It always says, everything says different. Okay, so if I put it on this one says I got 8. And so I have 8 or 9 people, one of the two. So, all right, she dollar. What do you want? A general? Yes, okay, we got it. So Sugar, my whole show, I already said this, my whole first part of the show was created because of a comment that you left about all the tarot readings that you've been getting me. So, all right, Andrew, thanks for sticking around. Have a great Friday yourself and a nice weekend. Let's see. Not that one. Not that one. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a deck of cards by its card. by its toe. Next we're going to do John. We're talking about toes. We've got to get Joe and John next. Okay, here we go for Sheet Dollar. What do you need to know for your highest good? Lucky 18. Ooh, nurture yourself to your highest space, you know. Ooh, maybe you need to ground yourself, making sure you're nurturing yourself with some outdoors. And healing, because healing begins when we really ground ourselves, when we just really, okay, I surrender to divine. Ooh, I surrender to the healing that divine wants to bring within. I surrender to the light. I surrender to the nature. That's where the healing begins. Ooh, dreams are coming true. Ooh, wishes and dreams. Ooh. When you're completely healed, or even a lot of way healed, when you start this healing journey, dreams do start to come true because the love in your heart expands, it grows, you know, it grows so warm, so radiant. So there might be some sadness that you might have to deal with while you're in isolation to raise yourself above the sadness. You got big dreams. We all do. All right. Hold on, I just doing an energy protection around me. I'm feeling, it's not coming from you. I know where it's coming from, but hold on, guys. It's sad when you have a good reader out here and then there's someone that comes in your chat all the time, sends some kind of negative energy at you, so it's just sad. But I know how to protect myself most of the time. I've already fine-tuned, I know who it is, but I don't want to block them because, you know, I feel like they need to be here, so I'm okay, I just, you know, it saddens me. You know, we got the sadden card come up, and it saddens me when I feel like I'm being spiritually attacked, you know, because I'm doing a favor for everybody, you know. So anybody that thinks any wrong or different of me because I utilize these cards to help get the story out, you know, shame on you. Shame on the one that continues on sending me negative energy. Shame on you. You know, that energy is yours to deal with. That's your life story. It's not mine. Just let you guys know, you know. if you have some darkness going on, don't focus it out on someone else. Don't project it upon someone else. Bring it back in. Look within. All right? Yeah, I'll get you in just a minute. Boo, I'll add you on after I get done here. So anyhow, back to back to $She-Dollar. It's, you know, the sadness and the isolation we need to release, just like I just did at that moment. I was feeling like sad that this is happening, and it's been going on for some time. And you know, again, I've talked to Lord, God, Source, Spirit about them being here, and I'm just right at the moment. I'm going to ask again after the whole show is over with, what am I supposed to do about it? Because I don't think it's fair that, you know, that they project their lower vibrational energy upon me. And it's important for us to release, you know, release. I know, you know, we don't pay them any mind, and I tend to get more active in the chat when I see them, so they get drowned out. Oh, so it's important here for $She-Dollar. I don't mean to bring my story in the middle of your story, but that's, you know, divine intervention happening there. But when we're starting to feel down or out or drained, we need to open the light, allow the light to shine, you know, let it come on out. I don't know if I'll be here for 2 hours or not. It depends, you know. I can't tell you for sure. A lot of times I'm here for 2 hours. Sometimes I'm here 2 hours. Sometimes I'm here 4 hours. Sometimes I'm here for 6. It depends on the chat. So you can come and go as you like. So, and if your name gets called in between time, well, then if you're not here, then you go back on the list. All right. So anyhow, we're going to go forward here again. Going forward here again. Remember your daydream. Remember your dreams, your big dreams that you have, $She-Dollar. Remember that. And I want you to continue on making your decisions from your dreams that you have, okay? So you can take the lead within your own life. So you're operating from your higher self and not your lower self. Anything else? Because you do deserve to be on top of the world. You do deserve to be rewarded. There is this lower energy that you need to open up, release what we're releasing. We're releasing the lower vibration so we can allow the light come in, and so we can continue on focus on your dream. If we keep going towards what we're dreaming, we keep going towards things that are working, stop focusing on what's not working. It actually gives us momentum. It puts us on top, because you deserve something. You deserve the best. You deserve to come into alignment, into balance with self. And I'm going to also pull you, where'd they go? Well, let's get you some divine directions. I don't know where the other cards went. So I'm going to get you a couple. I pulled 3 cards here. This divine, kind of giving you directions. What do you need to do about the reading that was just wait. time to think about the matter at hand. Don't rush, okay? Because you're in the middle of clearing some energy blockages. And I think that's funny, because that's what I was talking about me going on in the middle of your reading. But clearing energy blockages, remove energy blockages by clearing out unwanted emotional things or material clutter. And confirmation coming in from the dog. So you can start creating the life the way that you want it. So because when we start clearing out the clutter or the emotional clutter or the things that are not working for us, clearing out the sadness that's below, then we can co-create. We can create the life that we want. We can create what we deserve. And you might want to include maybe some music or dancing or writing or something to be able to express yourself in the mix as you're doing the clearing. Get something to be doing some self-expression, okay? Yes, I do deserve that, and I am removing a lot, I know, aren't we all? I think since 2021, all of us are flipping our emotional story around a better. We got a lot to release. That's what I have for you, Shidala. Let's see. So it's John in the house. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Is Huntley here? How about, we're going to take self 3, 4, 5. How about that? Yeah, it would be nice if it showed their names. That would be cool, but it doesn't. Hey, so these are the readings I have for free. Is a general reading. And yeah, okay, perfect. Huntley, you weren't here fast enough, so you gotta wait. Cards had to say for self 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Climbing up in the world with the 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's all right. That's the way the cookie crumbles here. So here we go. Never-ending story. We think and we think and we think way too much. And to be fair, it's important for you to balance out the thoughts. Yeah, gotta balance out the thoughts, because the thoughts are, you know, these are overthinking that's going into fear, doubt, insecurity. I don't know, I'm overwhelmed, I got too much to handle. Why doesn't this ever end? Why does it just stay here? Well, we gotta go, well, you know, we gotta look for what is working, so we can get out of that energy, so we can balance the emotional self, okay? Then you're gonna be happy. That's what's gonna bring your vibration up. It's gonna bring, you know, that is self-love. It's, you know, balancing what is working. When we lean into that direction, it gives us strength, it gives us momentum, it gives us life. It does make us happy, because we're feeling valuable then, because we're looking, oh, this works, so let's keep doing this. This works, let's keep doing this. This works, let's keep doing that. Oh, that way didn't work. Well, let's not do that. If that's not working, let's go towards what is working. You are in the middle. It is about building your foundation, you know, so you have a strong foundation, a strong emotional foundation. And there are some unfinished emotional things that are going on in the background that need your attention. So you can feel like a brand new person. I want to feel so new. I want to have that happy feeling Miss Gypsy's talking about. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. Yeah, woo, and voila, it happens when we learn how to get out of the overthinking mode, and we really learn how to balance ourselves out, so we're operating from a higher vibrational energy that builds a strong foundation. It starts resolving some of these things that need to be finished, that's unfinished. It starts, you know, finishing that up, so you can have a brand new freaking life. You know, this is like serendipity. Is like it all just happens magically. It just like all of a sudden happens. My boss is holding me back from advancing because he doesn't think I'm sexy enough to pay attention to. Aw, I have excellent control of my story. Other people just keep messing it up. So yeah, so this would be so you have to balance the story that's going on with your boss here, so you can stay in your happy vibe. So you can have a strong foundation. Look, in the foundation, you're constantly having to rebuild it, you know, for whatever that boss is doing. So you can still stay in your energy, okay? So when other people's energy comes in the middle of our energy and messes things up, that's just something that needs to still be worked on, so you can bring yourself back home. Your home is your temple, your soul, your peace, your harmony. So instead of taking what's going on there at work as a personal attack, observe it like you're the third party. You're up here and you're looking down, seeing what's going on, okay? You're observing that differently, and you will get a different message. It'll be like a brand new message in the bottle. It's going to give you a leg up, okay? And then we're going to get you our Power to Surrender card. Yourself 3, 4, 5. Power to surrender. Surrender to wonder and awe. Open the magic of every moment and sense the awe and the wonder in all of your life, in all of it. That includes the work. You know, we got to sense it. The attitude will keep you connected to your highest flow. And surrender to the silence. Sometimes silence is the best weapon. Let go and inner stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. I'll get you one more of the surrender. You know, because here is overthinking, so it wants you to not think so hard. Let's bring silence within. Let's observe it, look at it differently. Got this one. It's not. And surrender to the beauty of nature world. So take time, take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty. I feel like all these surrender cards are pretty much saying the same thing. All that barking going on in the background. Confirmation City. That's what I have for yourself. 3, 4, 5. Thank you for joining my live show. I appreciate you so very much. I'm going to go ahead and call Huntley back in again. No, as I should, forget it. No, I'm going to call someone else in now. Forget that. It's not I should. I should not have to. No. I'm prettier and smarter and more capable than any woman has. Looked at him, my intelligence. You know, I don't like, you know, as I should. You know, I don't like that talk. I'm calling someone else in. I mean, Huntley, you're the freaking last person that came in and you got called, and then you come in here and tell me I should call you again? How about awesome? Hey, Sugar, I see you too. You'll be after awesome. You get a general reading or a channeled message to someone that you wasn't hearing. The person on your mind? Okay. Here we go for awesome. And the person on your mind, I'm afraid to open up to anyone. I've been hurt too much in the past and I don't know how to trust again. Don't lose hope for us. We've been through a lot of tough times together. I will always, always, always fight for us. You're welcome. I keep replaying everything that happens between us in our mind, and sometimes it does hurt way too much. I feel safe confiding in you. I trust you completely. I can share all of my secrets with you. Hello, Maria. Happy to see you here. They pushed you away because I'm scared to commit to a real relationship. And Maria, the readings are, as you do a general reading or a channeled message, those are free. If you want to ask a question, then it's $5. If you want cuts in line because you don't want to wait your turn, it's $5. That's what it is. You're welcome, self345. And I'll just add you onto the list, Maria. Okay. And awesome. You are the one for me. I do believe that we are twin flames, and that's what scares me the most. And I'm seeing it all so clearly, for you understand me better than anyone else, and your eyes can see into my soul, and I cannot hide from you. You're welcome. I do want to hold you. I want to be held by you. I want to wake up next to you by my side every day. I long for you day and night. I am consumed by my desire for you. Our chemistry is amazing. I'm just afraid to open up to anyone, you know, because I have been hurt by the past, you know, and I really just don't know how to trust again. But I really hope that you don't lose hope for us. Even though I have pushed you away, it's only because I'm scared. I do keep replaying everything that happened between the two of us, which makes me feel safe in confiding with you. And I do completely trust you, and I feel like I can share my secrets with you. Thank you so much. And you are the one for me. I do believe that we're twin souls, and that's what scares me the most, and I'm seeing things so clearly. Thank you so much, Maria. I appreciate you so much. You understand me better than anyone else. I do want to hold you. My wish and dream is to hold you, to be held by you. I want to wake up with you next to my side every day. I long for you day and night. I'm just consumed by my desire for you, because the chemistry that we have is the most amazing thing that I've ever met. I'm going to pull your universe has your back card too. We haven't spoken, but this is all resonates, and you feel the energetic. Will things change? It's okay that you haven't spoken. Sometimes it takes time. When I first met my twin, doesn't have to be a twin. Could be just be a counterpart, someone you haven't talked to or you don't even know, or someone you long for. First day I met my twin, I had no idea. It took me another year to even recognize them, and then I went to state that I recognized him, but then I was rejected, and but the energy never went away. It's been like, maybe it's been 5 or 6 years now. So true healing, and that's what happens when we're in these no contact situations. True healing takes place, self-healing, because you start to find your own worth, you find your own value, you start investing in yourself, you start loving yourself more. And the first love, the first true love, is self-love. So true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever the feelings live below the triggers. Hello, Sam. That's what I have for you. Awesome. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, Maria's next, because Maria sent a CashApp for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's see. How does Kevin feel about you? Thank you so much for that cash out, Maria. And you're welcome, awesome. Okay. You think my handwriting is beautiful? You know, I think we are our own worst critics. I don't think so. But I'm glad you think so. This is my sloppy handwriting. I do know how to write better. You ought to see my daughter's handwriting now. She really knows how to get that handwriting going. So yeah, Sugar, you're after Maria. Okay, Maria sent a cash app, so we're going to do Maria next. Okay, and let me get back to Kevin. So let's get See what's going on with Kevin when it comes to their feelings, when it comes to you. All right, woo, 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 woo. Here we go for Maria and Kevin. Weighing things out so there's no pain, no suffering. It's balanced. Like Kevin's looking at like someone with wisdom, someone with higher knowledge, someone he's looking at the elders. They're on a quest, they're on this journey. Kevin, we're calling you. Thank you. He is in the middle of suffering. He's got some grief that he's suffering from that he doesn't want you to know about. He doesn't want you to see, but too bad you got to see it. Maybe that's why he's going to a higher source. I know you want to know about you, but sometimes the cards want you to know what they're going through right now. No, not right now, boo. I got a few people in front of you right now. I do have you on the list, though. He does have a lot of passion for you, a lot of desire for you. Like anytime he thinks about you, you light up his life. But the reason why you're in no contact is you're being preserved, your energy is being preserved, because there might be some suffering going on, some grief that's going on that you might be able to feel, and then you might project it as it's you, but it's not you. It has something to do that they're going through, and they're trying to bring a balance so they don't have any pain with this grief that's going on. So you are being protected. The dog's barking, just giving confirmation in the background. So you're being protected from his energy at this moment of time. So have faith. Things are being crystal clear. That you have, guardians, you have guides that are tell you to keep the light on, that you have faith, that things are crystal clear with what's going on between you and them. In the meantime, you might have some suffer or hold on. See, he may have lost, the grief could have been coming from a loss of someone or an animal or something. And if it's an animal, he really didn't want you to see that. But, something being laid down to rest. I was going to say you had to have something laid down to rest, but maybe it has to do with him, but with that grief going on. That's what I was going to say there, just to let you know. And the next card will help. Yeah, so they're in the middle of recovering. I think that maybe they lost someone. They're working on recovering from the loss. Okay. Get back to what's going on. How do they feel? How does Kevin feel about you? Like they're in this blah energy right now, so it's kind of hard to pull it up. Besides the passion that came up, and your spirits want you to have faith. So they are grateful and thankful for you being in their energy, that they have grown so much, their heart space has grown so much, and they are grateful and thankful for you guys' connection, even if it is a no contact connection. Okay? There are things going on with them right now because of this grief going on, them laying down something to rest that is not normally in their energy mix, but that's what's in their energy mix right now. So Yeah, so they just have this lower vibration and energy going on, and they want to feel this abundant energy to be in the middle of your energy mix. So you are being protected, and your guardian angels want you to have faith. There is passion there. They're just trying to balance out their emotional self, and they didn't want you to see that, but you got to see it anyhow. You're welcome. All right, that's what I have for you, Maria. Let me see. I want to pull you a universe has your back card too for Maria here. It says, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of my highest good. That's what I have for you, Maria. All right. You're welcome. Let's see, sugar. Well, we'll get you a general reading and see what it reveals for you. Does sugar need to know for their highest good at this moment in time when it comes to their life ahead? Ace of Pentacles. Brand new beginning, a brand new start, a solid offer, something touchable, something tangible. Do you taking readings from different people? The same questions make energy liquid. I know you asked that, and that's why I did the other reading. If you feel like you're asking the same question, and say you got 10 different readers and 10 different readers, and if you're feeling negative about your reading, that is a reading that's not meant for you. If you're feeling positive about the reading, that is a reading for you, okay? Because if you're listening to readings that are negative, or it's making you feel bad, or making you feel like uneasy or out of alignment or out of balance, I mean, we already know how to do that on our own. Why do we need to listen to a reading that's going to throw us in that? Readings are here to really, they're trying to heal our soul, you know. They're trying to lead us and guide us in the direction we're supposed to be going in. So maybe that reading that made you feel lack was really spot on for someone else, okay? Now I'm only taking from you only and left all the people. All right. All right. So, yeah, whatever makes you, if you're listening to readings that make you feel lack, less than, whole, complete, not worthy enough, making it feel like that you're uncomfortable, that's not a reading that you're supposed to listen to. Not unless it's making you grow. And that's why I'm very careful with my words when I'm speaking with you guys. What is it going to make you grow? You know, for those ones that are here to grow. Okay. So this is a brand new offer that's coming in. And this is the first card. That's what the base of the reading is. But what we have is, you know, you have, this is like the five of wands, it's strife, it's confusion, it's like, and then the 3 of swords is the heartbreak, the wound, the, you know, It's making it so you can't see clearer. And you need to grab yourself by the balls to realign yourself, to rebalance yourself, to, you know, go in a solid direction. So you're building your foundation so that foundation is strong, okay? Anything that you feel like has been taken away from you or has been ruined, just let it go. You know, all you have to do is move towards what it is that gives you strength, what gives you movement, what gives you passion, what is working for you. Head in the direction of things that are working for you. Stop looking at the things that, you know, broke the heart, or the things that brought you strife, or the things that you feel like ruined your life. Let's drop that. Let's release it. Let's let it go. How do you let it go? Is stop allowing that energy to continue on going there. Let's be moving the energy towards what brings you momentum, what gives you the fire, what lights up your ass. We're grabbing balls and lighting asses on your readings. You need to do some inner healing a lot. Yeah, emotional, yeah. So I don't know, I have a playlist. It's called Gypsy's Toolbox, that has a lot of inner healing that goes on in there. Rather, it's emotional freedom tapping, Ho'oponopono, automatic writing, and a lot others. But I'm going to give you the playlist here in this chat. Copy it and paste it and put it in your playlist and start listening to that, because I give you guys tips and tricks to how do you start healing yourself, so we can focus on what's positive, okay? This is because you need to be speaking from your higher self. This is speaking to your lower self, but we need to grab yourself by the balls and move forward with passion, with action, desire from the ass. Excuse my French, but, you know, that's what the cards told me to tell you. So anyhow, yeah, so you can realign yourself. So that's the Emperor card. The Emperor does have a lot of responsibilities, and he has the world in his hands, but the Emperor also has a solid foundation. And the only way we can get a solid foundation, we cannot be operating from fear, doubt, insecurity, that everybody else is ruining my life. Don't give them the freaking power to ruin your life. It's their story. Whatever other people are doing, whatever people say, however they react, however they respond to you, is a mirror reflection of that person. That's it. It's not of you at all. It's never a projection of you. It's a mirror projection of that person. And that's how when it comes at you, you're going, ha 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 ha, I see you, ha ha, yeah, I see you, and I'm not catching that shit. No, I'm not. That's yours. You get to handle that, because I'm dealing with my own. Yeah. What else you need to know for your highest good? Yeah, and victory, that's where it is. You know, when you start shifting around, you know, listening to the playlist that I sent you, start doing the inner work, that you're not allowing these other people to set you out of alignment, out of balance, or making you feel like you're in pain and suffering, then this is being victorious. This is being seen. Rather, it's somebody else seeing you. I say it's about you seeing yourself. It's like, ooh, I see my own worth. I see my own value. I don't have to listen to their story, because their story is their story. I'm not going to let their crappy story be my story. No, I'm not, you know. And so I see that you have the potential and the ability to get out of this lack, or this mentality of letting other people ruin your take your energy away from you, okay? And the card of the flying down on the ground. Yeah, that's about cutting out their stories and making yours. Yeah, let's cut that story out. That's their story. You know, these are heads that are no longer going to be they're not their heads. They're not in your head. You know, so you're cutting their thought process out of your thought process. Anything else for Sugar that Sugar needs to know right now at this moment of time? Anything? Please let me know. You are in the middle of healing yourself from believing in other people's stories that you're healing from. And you have been looking for answers. You have asked Divine directly for answers. And that's why you're getting a cup of love. You know, like maybe you were looking for a reader like me. Just say that you've actually manifested this energy flow that you've been looking for that you haven't been able to find. And this is about healing and getting all the tools to be able to heal yourself so you can co-create your life, so you can manifest what it is you want in your life. And it all starts by operating from our higher self, which is filling all of our cups up with love, with peace, with harmony, with passion, with desire, with love, with laughter, with play, with joy, with happiness, with passion, desire. Did I say that? Right? But this is operating from our higher self. Okay? And I'll pull you, no, it wants me to pull a card of what do you need to surrender to. Let's get that for you. Hey, Summon's back. Ooh. All right, here we go. Summon, you'll be next if you stick around, okay? And here we go. Yes, sometimes I do feel taking other stories into my heart, which makes me emotionally unstable. That's true. All right, let's get you, what do you need to surrender to? What do you need to surrender to? Surrender to joy. Surrender to your higher self. It is a key to a positive change in your life is to let joy, love, laughter, play, peace, harmony, allow this energy in. Surrender to the higher self. Indulge yourself in random acts of smiling, laughter, play, doing both hard times and easy times. Just keep surrendering, and keep surrendering more. So you're surrendering to your higher self. We are all, yes, self 341. We are all working out at some level or another. Yeah. Ego comes between a lot. Yeah, I'm telling you, we got to kick ego out of the way. One thing at a time. You know, we can only one thing at a time. It's baby steps because we allow our ego to get so big. So we got to figure out all the places that ego has stepped in the way. And then we start healing each story that the ego has built up in us to let go of the egotistical ways so we can allow ourselves to ground ourselves for this new beginning. And that everybody is a soul, all came here to earth to learn. Yeah, and when we start doing the self-love work, when other people are projecting stuff on us and we know it's their stuff, what happens is we allow them to go through their stuff, no matter how chaotic it is. We no longer are judging them. We no longer are making an opinion upon them. We now are allowing. We're allowing them to grow at their rate, at their pace, within their lifetime, for they're here. And it is a beautiful thing. That is the art of surrendering to self, is allowing others to grow again at their pace, going through their journey, no matter how chaotic it may seem from the naked eye. Okay? Alright, that's what I have for you, sugar. Remember, go watch the first part of the show, since I made the whole show because of a question you asked. So I hope you go watch it. You better go watch it. Alright. Summon is next in the house. See, that's what happens when you guys are members. You guys get spoiled. And members get spoiled. You're welcome. Yes, you are. I loved it the other day when you came in and the whole reading changed as it was your reading. It was crazy. That's what energy does, though. Yep. I gotta get my special. I had this crystal on it, so we gotta make you rich. Don't ask me. It's citron, I think that's what it is. Oh, Bishop, I better write your name on here. Thank you for putting your name on the list again. So I had a lot of people look at 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 people come in. Not everybody's getting a reading, though, so. And love yourself first. Hey, Mariah. I never saw anyone took reading like you. Oh, yeah, I'm different. I'm special. I'm unique. My goal is to help heal you guys' journey. You know, I do read different. There's a lot of people that read a lot of different, but I do see the similarity in other readings and why people can start getting some pain and suffering because of that type of a reading. Doesn't make it wrong. It just means that it means we're listening to either the wrong reading or listening too much, or you haven't found the right reader. My goal is to heal your guys' soul. It's my first purpose, my first aim. Yeah, everybody hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. I appreciate you guys so much. I know I may have 23 or some odd people here, but some of those are from the previous show, okay? So that's why the numbers won't match. All right, here we go. Let's say what Summon needs to know for their highest good at this moment of time. This is Summon, and the Divine Feminine, that she is standing in her own power. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She's done the work. Yeah, she can provide for herself. She's okay on her own. She may want a divine masculine in her life, but she doesn't need the divine masculine. But she only wants the one. She only wants the one that's her perfect fit. Okay. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She's not going to settle for someone that isn't an equal fit. Summon, what's going on here? So the Divine Feminine is in the middle of either moving her thoughts or moving along. Maybe she's got somewhere to go. Where she's going is she's going into her high vibrational energy. She's going to be going towards her passion, going towards her desire. She's not waiting around for nobody. If somebody's not coming around, then it's their loss. And she may feel like it's her loss, but look at her. She's just like, she's being the best version of herself. She put on her own outfit. She has nobody there judging her. And even if somebody was, she don't care, because she feels so awesome. She feels so unique, being the awesome, amazing, divine feminine she really is. There's some things that the divine feminine cannot see. maybe about some choices being made or some decisions that are being made. She don't see this divine masculine. This divine masculine that's been watching her for some time now. He's done a lot of research, a lot of knowledge. He's been pretty loyal with her, but she don't see it. She don't know because he's hiding in the background. Yeah, he's hiding. He loves her so much though, but he's hiding. Yeah, you gotta put those glasses on. These are dark glasses where, you know, I can't hardly even read the cards now. They are so dark. Woo, 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 look at! Yeah, she does not see this divine masculine. Look at both sides. She cannot see him at all. Cause she left. She goes, I'm done. Feeling like I'm waiting. I'm done. Thinking that divine masculine is gonna come around. I'm done. I know who I am. I know my worth. I know my value. They don't want to come around. I'm done. So she let go. She might have detached from her twin or her soulmate or her counterpart. She may have detached, and that's what she can't see. Did you feel the disconnect? Yeah, everything is hiding. Yeah, well, sometimes there are power couples that need to come together, but they have to hide their movement. And when they're making some movement to come together, they got to hide that movement because there's so many people that are out there that are working off that lower vibrational energy that don't want these two power couples to come together. Yeah, I'm telling you, we're done. Okay, so anyhow, so this divine masculine, this divine feminine have to operate in hiding. So other people can't see it either, okay? If the divine feminine can't see it, other people can't see it. So the divine feminine probably might, I think she agreed to go into hiding, okay? Oh, there's the divine masculine. He did some inner work. He went back, and when he was a child, he used to feel this loyalty that he didn't feel as an adult. So he's had to do the inner work, and he's brought that loyal self back here into his adult self. Look, so this divine masculine's being loyal to this divine feminine, but she can't see it because he's not around. He doesn't show her anything. I mean, he may come in hiding. He may disguise himself. Yeah, we got to go in disguise. Yeah, we got to go in disguise. Yeah, we don't care about what anybody says because you love yourself. That's all that it is. That's right. When you truly love yourself, you don't give a You don't give a damn. You don't give a darn. You don't. Because, this is where you got to live all the time. And the thing is you want to attract, the divine feminine and the divine masculine want to attract someone into their life that doesn't give a shit what anybody else says, what they do, no matter what the talk is, no matter how loud it gets, no matter if it goes worldwide on the web that this is, no, you don't give a darn, you just, because that's their story, because you know your truth. You know your truth. The things have already been rooted. Things have already been grounded. Things have already been laying themselves down long before. That divine masculine, he has balanced himself with he's been going through this balancing act. He's just been getting these wings. Those wings are a little fragile, but he's been balancing his emotional self so he can come in alignment to be with his divine feminine, even though she's off doing her own thing, because, he hasn't been around. All she hears is that he's with someone else. He's having a family. He's having babies, she's so done with it. She's going, no, I'm not a third party. I'm not a second choice. I am the choice. I am the bomb. I am the badass. I am the badass woman, So she's going, you want to play that game that you're in a third party and living with someone else, having somebody else's baby? She's going, oh, I'm done with that. So rather that's true or not, she's just done with the deceit or the lies or the betrayal. She's just done with, not being the chosen one. But in reality, the divine masculine is probably still, you know, building his strength and his energy up to become, so he can be with his divine feminine, because he loves her so much. That card has more love in it than any other card in the tarot deck. He wants to come into union with her. He wants to celebrate life with her. He just like sees that she's the bomb. She is the badass woman, you know, and just like he's the badass man, she just wants to come into union. He wants to come into union with her. He's been watching her work. He's been watching her do this spiritual work. He's been watching her grow. He's been watching how she just takes things into her own hands. See, her back is towards this love, this union. She doesn't see it again because she's in the middle of doing her work, paying no mind to her divine masculine. She surrendered. And that's the truth. Paying no mind to that masculine. All right. Because, you know, if she does pay mind to it, it's painful. It's like, why divine? Why divine do you lead me on this mission? Why do you lead me on this journey to this divine masculine that chooses someone else, that doesn't choose me? Why divine? Why divine do you lead me to this divine masculine that everything looks like a perfect match, but, you know, why are we not matching, you know? So that's why she invested her time and energy into this spiritual work, because she's don't want to suffer or be in pain from what hasn't happened, or from some stories are being told online. So she walked away. She walked away from the heartache. She walked away from the pain. She learned everything that she needed to know. She got a spiritual awakening. She got her spiritual tools so she can do things. On her own. And that's the highest priest. You know, the highest priest knows secrets. You can't hide from the highest priest, you see. No matter how much is out there in the open that this is going on, or that's going on, or this is going on, you still can't hide. You can't hide the love. Because love, energy is felt. So the highest priest sees the devil. The highest priest knows the work of the devil. So what does she do? What does she do? The divine feminine sends nothing but unconditional love out there to the world, because she takes the time. She loves herself. She protects herself with love. And she operates from her higher self. She operates from joy, from laughter, from play, from peace, from harmony, from passion, from desire. She operates from divine. It's like a divine love connection. Yesterday you were in pain. That's what she does to balance herself. She's gotten stronger. She's gotten courageous. She's embraced the lion within. She is calm as a lamb on the outside. She still wears her heart on the outside, because she knows everything is fated. Everything is being led and guided by divine. She trusts in the timing of divine. That's what brings this brand new offer, a brand new beginning, a solid start towards the divine feminine that she can't see. Is because she's operating from her higher self, from the best version. You done from everything now? Well, things are moving. It's in movement. It's time to make a move then. That divine masculine has been releasing. The divine feminine has released. The divine masculine is releasing any forms of judgment. Anything from anybody else that thinks anything. That divine masculine is tapping in and tuning in to the divine messages. He hears those messages loud and clear that are coming in from divine. You cannot miss those divine messages. Divine speaks loud. Divine speaks clear. there he comes. There comes that divine masculine to come and ask you out on a date. He has this letter that he's written that he wants to give you. He wants you to read to why he had to do things his way, a certain way, because he had to get out of his egotistical ways. He had to learn. He had to learn through these other stories going on in the background, that when he was leaving his divine feminine in the dust outside, it was because he was trying to protect her. But here he comes. He has some flowers. He might want to take you out on the beach. He might want to prance around with you, dance around with you. He might have a Mustang. He might want to take you for a ride on his Mustang, or maybe another kind of Mustang. He wants to take you on another ride. Whatever it is, that divine feminine, it excites her. It puts her in joy when he comes around. Look at, she's so excited. That's what makes the happy ever after fairy tale dream of the story start. It comes true. The 10 of Pentacles for you, Summon. All is well. It is a wish. It is a dream. It's been out there in the ethers for some time, and it has not been ignored by divine. For this story is whole. It's complete. When you guys come together, it's going to be like you're on top of the world. That's what I have for you. Yeah. Get out of my DM. Stay away from me. That's it. That's what I have for you, Summon. Thank you so much, Summon, for continuing on being a member. I appreciate you so much. And let's see, it says I got 8 people, 6 people. We got more people coming on in. Okay, Heaven, I'll add you on to the list. Okay, you're welcome, Summon. I have a few people in front of you, so you just have to wait your turn. And Kiki, I got you on my list too, so. Did I tell you it was your turn next? I don't remember, so. You don't like his ego, I'm telling you. His ego can, the ego can stop your wildest dream from coming true because you feel like you're better than the rest. Okay, I'll be here for a while, so love yourself first. Yeah, the ego can push love away. The ego could be a painful place to be. All right, let's see. Is story time here by any chance? You feel you should choose next? Choose the love of your life. How about, did I read for awesome already? Thank you so much for the beautiful reading. I love you too. Catch. Let's see. I guess I already read for awesome. I didn't cross it off. Ritu, I'm going to take you next, okay? After Ritu, I'm going to take Kiki. I feel you, Summon. I don't know. Ritu. Always that same question. Yeah, see if I come up with the same answer every time, huh? It's hidden. What does Ritu need to know? What's hiding is grounding yourself, balancing yourself. What else is hiding? Your Ten of Pentacles. And this question changed. Alright. Alright, Richie. For the question that Ritu has, possibly, it says possibly. It doesn't give me a yes. It doesn't give me a no. Look at how strong it's going for possibly. So will I get the government college and be at counseling? Oh, it is a different question in 2025. So it says possibly. That means it's still not, it doesn't know quite yet. So balance yourself, ground yourself to be able to get everything that you ever wished for, that you ever wanted. You know, let's put yourself into that energy. What do Ritu need to know when it comes to this college? So you can go out and balance yourself so you can refresh your energy, to know your worth, to know your value. These are really high value cards. It's, you know, this is really worthy. This is someone that gets what they want. This is someone that gets what they're after. But you need to really ground yourself so you can feel refreshed, so your energy feels refreshed, okay? Yeah, I get it. Because when we reground ourselves, what happens, you'll get some new bright ideas. Because you're freshening yourself. You get some bright ideas when it comes to that college. To know what you're investing into it, you're going to get back. And I want you, as you're doing your schoolwork, put your energy of enthusiasm into it. Because what you're doing at school really does complete you. It does make you feel on top of this world. Just do a little energy shifting. So you're filling your cups up with love. So you're balancing your energy flow. Balance. So we got to balance the emotional self. Trust that the work that you're doing, you're going to get what you want. look at, again, you're going to get what you want. It's all you have to do is balance out the emotional self. When you balance out that emotional self, it clears up your energy flow so you can get brand new ideas. So what you're investing into, what you're learning at school, that comes right back at you. Because you're investing your passion, you're investing your desire, you're investing your energy into something that completes you. That's what you need to know from me today. I'm going to pull a power to see what you need to surrender to. Okay. What do you need to surrender to? Surrender to denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decision. One more. What else you need to surrender to? Surrender to stubbornness. That's why you probably have to balance yourself. Realign yourself. You realign yourself to your higher self, which starts with love, peace, harmony, passion, desire, excitement, joy, laughter, play. Surrender to your stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. That's what I have for you, Ritu. Alright, you guys, I'm going to put on a commercial because I need to take a potty break, which I hardly ever have to do when I'm reading, but I do need to today. And we'll see who's going to be next. You're welcome. And you guys continue on leaving messages in the comments. I appreciate you, and continue on watching those playlists if you can, because it is helping my watch time. It's getting up there. Okay. And that's at KK. All right. The dogs are whining. I'm gonna see if they're gonna do all right in the house. So I'm gonna let them back in and see how we do a second time around. Okay. Come on. You guys ready to lay down this time? Come on. Come on, Naya. You guys find a place to lay down. Not underneath my feet, though. Go find a place to lay down. Yeah, you just wait. Oh, wait, pretty. Wait till Lucy. Okay, there's the water right there. Naya, get over here. Naya. Over here, Naya. How Lucy used to. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. No, I don't have the patience for you. You can lay down, or I'm going to put you right back outside. Come on. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Okay, come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on, let's go. You gonna lay down? You better lay down then. Yeah, lay down. You almost got it. Come on, you can do it. Lay down. Well, lay down. You just almost. Okay, come on. No, no. Here, come on, Lucy, up here. All right, go. You want to go out? I mean, it's choice. All right. All right, Kiki, you want a general reading or yes, Boo. I was going to call you next anyhow. I've had a challenging night. I've had a couple hiccups, and then with the dogs, it's been a little bit. But I got 2 dogs outside and 1 inside now, so it's all right. Okay, let's see what's going on, Kiki. Yeah, I'll be fine. I look at every challenge is to up level me. That's all. It's all good stuff. It's like, okay, I didn't know that was still in there. Let's let's get that out of my system. All right, so. And what I'm doing is I'm pulling cards for now, and then I'm going to be pulling cards for later, okay? Okay, this is all about now, and it looks like it's pretty good for now, but I am going to pull for later, see what's, you know, see if it's stronger for later, but right now it looks like it's pretty good for it right now. I'm going to say now, because this is communication, you know, communication's coming in, the healing's going to be taking place. You have all the tools that are in set place. Both of these cards are about movement. This is the fastest moving forward, and not to think about it too much, and that's the plan. That's the divine plan, to do it now. Later, I think what's going to happen if you do it now, if later you do it, you might, there might be something that, let me see how I can word it. Okay. Yeah, something, because later what's going to happen is going to be like this is the new arm. That's what I was, when I laid it down, I go, this is the new arm. It's feeling refreshed, it's feeling brightened, and because we have the new arm coming in, that you're able to act, you're able to do more things from a spontaneous move that actually fills your cup up with love and your worth and your value. You're already starting to feel better because the surgery was already done. And this is why I said not for later, is because this is the balancing, ground yourself, and the end. No, so you're already doing this healing. So I'm going to say now you can go ahead and proceed with that. Yeah, I see definitely now, because this, you do it now, this is what happens. It's like, you know, you're already feeling good. You're already, you know, you're not doing any healing now because the healing already takes place, you know, and because the plan, you already went forward with the plan. Let me get you, what do you need to surrender to? No, this is the universe has your back, okay? It says, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So, okay. Yeah, that's all. All right. You're welcome. Boo. And thank you so much, Kiki. You want to know what your Sagittarius ex thought or felt after watching your video. You know, there's a big old bucket outside of water. Why can't you drink out of that? You got to come in here and empty my bucket in here? No, what do you need back there? What's back there? What do you need back there? No, there's should only power cords and stuff back here. Okay, I got it. I get it, Crazy. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. I'm babysitting Divine Timing's dogs, and today and yesterday they've been a real handful for me. They normally aren't so much. So one of his dogs is outside now because they didn't want to behave in here, and the other one is a big. They're both German Shepherds, but this one, his name's Grizzly because he's grizzly like a bear. He's big. And so I was talking to him because, you know, they were outside. This is why I let them in. They were outside and they kept whining and whining. So I figured, well, maybe they learned from the first time because I already kicked them out once today, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the clock right now. That's how long I've been live. And so I let them back in, but then I kicked 2 of them out. One of them's my dog. She didn't want to come back in. She wanted to be out, but they wanted in to drink the water that's in the house when there was water right outside. That's what I'm talking about. You love dogs. Me too. All right. Yeah, for the last, I think it's been about, I would say almost 24 hours, probably a little bit more than 24 hours. The dogs have been a little more stressful than normal. Maybe Divine Timing was home for 24 hours. Maybe that's why. Maybe they were expecting him to stay longer or something. So maybe the anxiety went up with the dogs or something. All right. Let's see. Let's see if we can pull up your answer. 8 of Swords, that's being in the thoughts. These are an influence of the Angel Tarot cards, so I'm going to try to pull up what he's thinking. I still just do general readings, what do you need to know for your highest good, but you can always include your question into it. So like he's thinking here. You're new here on the channel. I've seen you here a few times, but we'll take you new. Okay. It's okay. So, oh, I see what you're saying. You're new. Oh, that's why you don't know the rules. Okay, the rules are really general reading is what you need to know for your highest good. And it's, you know, and it really answers the questions you guys have anyhow, where I don't have to, you know, try to figure it out for you guys. That's why I do it that way. It's easy for me. And I like easy since I'm giving the readings away for free when I'm on the channel. And if people want to ask me questions, I like them to pay me for them because it's my energy that I'm dispersing out, and it which is different when I'm trying to answer a direct question. So, but I'm pulling to what do you need to know for your highest good when it comes to your question. That's what I'm doing. And the other reading that I give, there's a couple readings I give for free, but two that I announce all the time. The other one is a channeled message from somebody that's always on your mind that you feel like is a counterpart, a twin flame, or a soulmate connection. I'll pull on that. I totally forgot about Huntley, not Huntley, but totally forgot about Bishop here. So, and the other thing, I don't normally announce it too much, is when somebody has a choice, like Kiki had a choice. Like, Kiki is kind of new here, but Kiki had a choice between, do I do my surgery now or do I do it later? So I was reading for both different time frames. Alright, I mean, I know how to do a lot of readings, but again, it's like, what do I want to give? Because I've been doing this for over 3.5 years. What do I want to give that doesn't deplete my energy in any which way, shape, or form, is by giving the channel readings. Okay, so this is, I would say, that the Divine Masculine got into his thought, and he was thinking, and he's thinking, and he's thinking, and he couldn't see. And then normally, if this King of Pentacles was in any other reading, I would read this differently, but it looks like he has this offer, this coin, but he doesn't look really happy about this coin that he wants to gift. It's like, like maybe an offer or something. Let me see if I can show you another King of Pentacles, show you what I'm talking about. Like this King of Pentacles, he's got a lot of money there. He has a big offer, and he looks happy. But this guy, he don't look happy. He's going, oh, I got this to offer, And when I'm pulling the cards, I'm intuitively led to which deck of cards to pull for you, or each person as I'm going through, as it's 1, 2, 3, 4 up on the time. And then again, after he thinks about, okay, so as he's thinking about this offer that he wants to give, he goes back and he's not thinking it's enough. He's almost feeling ashamed about himself. So this angel comes around and is talking to the Divine Masculine to tell him to aim higher, is what I'm getting. And if I pull a card back, it just didn't feel right or something. I think he's got ego in the way, because this is the death cards underneath this, a rebirth, and the ego, ego's operating his energy. Divine wants him to raise his vibration. So he's actually giving more equally. He wants it to be an equal exchange, not this half-ass whatever he's trying to do here. So Divine's telling him to raise his energy so he can give freely, not stingy. He's being stingy here in this, to me, even though it's the King of Pentacles and that's the richest king in the deck, but not here. He's looking like he's being stingy to what he has. And so Divine's saying, hey, and that's why he's like, because Divine's saying, hey, you need to reach higher. You need to reach higher into a higher vibration. So, so it's equal give and take. He needs to let go of his ego. Okay. He's dealing with a lot of, in his own little world, lies, deceit, betrayal. Highest Priest is here to let us know something. Highest priest knows things we can't see without some form of divination. Highest priest knows secrets. He is in the middle. See, he's in the middle of making a decision too. Again, I want you to see with an offer, like he wants to offer you something, you know, but the offer is about the same. What's the offer? What's the offer? He wants to offer you some kind of movement. He's coming in fast. Give me more. He wants to do some of the work himself. He doesn't want you to carry the load so much, so he wants to take some of the load off of you. Because he does care for you a lot. That's with unconditional love. Confirmation going on with the dogs. When they're barking, that's the truth. So he wants to take some of the load off of you so you're not having to worry so much. The offer is to give you some kind of movement so you're not stuck, you're not in a standstill place. And look at, you have this coin that's so much bigger. So maybe you took these 2 coins and added it up and it got bigger. But the offer is that he wants to take some of the load off of you so he can do some of the work. That's the 10 of Wands, so you're no longer having to do the work. And this is the 10 of Cups, so you can feel this energy of unconditional love that's coming from him, even if you guys are in separation. He's giving you hints, yeah. Hello, Michelle or Michael. I always get it's Michelle. Okay, I always get those two mixed up. Happy to see you here. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting. Let me see. I just want to throw from other cards here. I know that you asked a direct question, but the cards are telling you what you need to know with whatever question you had. So, yeah, so hold on to what you feel is valuable. You know your worth, you know your value. We have these certain rules or certain ways that each of us are. I want you to hold on to that. You know, don't let go of anything. And again, you can't see, that's the same card as that. That's all you need to see right now, okay? You're welcome. All right. Ooh, hope you enjoyed the reading, boo. Until next time, I do go live every Monday and Thursday nights, starting at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Other than that, please leave messages on the outside. It helps with the algorithm, so YouTube is spreading my content around because I'm barely at my 4,000 hours that I've been struggling to get for a couple months here. It had fallen below, and so it stopped monetizing my channel. So goodbye, till later, see you later. All right, Michelle, I will add you onto the list. And anybody who's here right now, will you let me know? Besides Michelle, I know you're here. Okay. Bishop, okay, we're going to do you next. You're welcome. Now, for those that are new here, I do give my readings for free. Only readings I give for free is channeled message for somebody that's always on your mind, like a counterpart, twin flame, or a soulmate connection, or a general reading that what do you need to know for your highest good. If you guys want to be asking questions, I do ask for a donation. Yeah, a donation, I said. And it's been $5 forever, but I forgot that I had made an agreement with Self that it was $9.99 for a question, not unless you guys want, if you just want to have cuts, it's $5. $5 gives you cuts in line, and the $9.99 gives you where you get to ask a question. And if you guys see me doing any other kind of reading, it's because I have an agreement with that person to do another kind of reading. It's a soul contract agreement, okay? So here we go, Bishop. At crossroads. Ooh, got some crossroads going on here. Choices. Maybe some confusion. It says follow your intuition. That's what the card says. Follow your intuition, no matter what happens. You guys are still connected in the 5D world. Intuitive. Listen to your intuition. Intuitive communication is going on right now between you and your twin. You are connected at a very deep, deep soul level. Magic is happening right now. It is a little suspenseful, mysterious, because you guys are entering an unknown territory. If you start feeling alone or abandoned or lost or lonely within this connection, just know that Divine is always with you. You're never alone. And know this connection there has to be a mutual agreement going on with the connection. Only way two people come together is if they mutually agree to come together. So remember to stay flexible. Give and take actually brings rewards. What I have noticed also in your reading so far, see, these cards are dark. This one in the middle is not. Okay, these two on the end look almost similar, like maybe the Divine Masculine's going through this, the Divine Feminine's going through this. Only reason why I say that, I know that there's two here in this picture, but see how she's covered up? So this is like the silhouette of the Divine Masculine, that you need to follow your intuition, okay? And so your Divine Feminine is probably feeling more alone, and she needs to know that Divine is with her. So you get to know that Divine is with her. But you guys are going through the same thing. It's really, really, really cool how that all comes up. But you guys are entering a new, this is a new unknown territory that you guys are entering right now. So your inner child might be feeling a little lost right now. Maybe you need to do a little bit more inner child work. Be a little bit more playful with the inner child. Playful, happy, and enjoy the present moment. So living to the fullest, because this Divine Masculine is trying to discover his true self again. And you need the child within to be a little bit more playful. Like playing your stuff, beating your drums, or whatever those are, I forget right now. I do need to play more, see, but my inner child is nice and safe. He's super proud and grows. I'm sure he is, but play a little bit more. The child needs the excitement. It needs the energy exchange, So, because I think the child is feeling like it's missing something, even though it has all of that, okay? All right. Yes, you guys are in a twin flame connection. Your twin is starting to blossom. Yes, your twin is starting to blossom. Do some more journaling to understand a part. Maybe sometimes when we write it down, other things will come out than what we're always thinking. So it says write down your process and compare or understand your sacred journey. Your twin flame, the offer is going to come in. There's engagement, wedding, rejoice, union that's going to happen from this twin flame. You guys are going into an unknown territory together to come into union. There's romance. Maybe you want to journal what that romantic moment would be like. See how the cards are starting to lighten up, and then we get hot and passion and desire here. The colors with the romance. Hot, Romeo. Yeah. Maybe when you're doing the journaling, make sure you're in a sacred place while you do it. And maybe even light some candles while you're doing your own divination work, or you're digging into yourself, or as you're doing your own self-healing, so you can receive the divine offer. Yeah, you guys are in separation. All right, let's get you a couple messages. It is beautiful. It's like you guys are going through the same thing, and then it's talking about the twin flame and where the divine masculine is and where the divine feminine is, and what still needs to be done to get towards you guys coming into union and having that romantic life together, you know, so you both can receive it. I cannot admit that I'm wrong. My ego comes between us, and I do hide my insecurities behind foolish pride at times. I don't know if I can live up to your image of me, and I have been afraid of that. I'm just afraid I'm not going to be good enough. So this is her being in alone time. That's her thoughts going into that. I am a better person because of you. You inspire me to heal and to grow from my past experience. I'm sorry that I didn't trust you at one time. I'm sorry that I turned my back on you when you needed me. I'm just sorry. I hope you can forgive me, for I do love you. You're always in my mind. You have challenged me in so many ways and to make me grow. And yeah, it has been difficult, but yet I know it's right. This has been like a roller coaster ride, this twin flame journey. It's had its ups, it's had its downs, and sometimes I've had a hard time figuring it out. But to be honest with you, you bring the best version of me out, you know. I'm a better partner because of you. And I want to cherish you forever. For you are my angel. You are my life. You are my light. And I want to be yours too. Because no one gets me like you do. Any other message for Bishop at this time? Give me another message. So it's just, you know, in the alone time, I just think that sometimes she sinks under and she's got to compare. That's what it's saying. She has to make a compromise between do I go into the energy that I don't deserve you, for you're too good for me, you know, or do I go into the energy that I feel safe in confiding with you and I trust with you completely? I just feel like she's trying to balance that out in what's going on there. Can you give me there? You are the love of my life. You make me want to be a better person, and I want to be happy and content with you. Okay, that's what I got. For Bishop in the house. All right, let's see. You're so welcome. All right, let's see. Let's see who's here. You guys let me know who's here. You let me know who's here in the chat, and so I can choose who's next instead of me reading off 2 million names when it only shows me 4 people in the house. Multi-fairy 90. A new person in the house. Hey, happy to see you here. Thank you for all the faces and the 100%. All right, so I guess we'll just do multi-fairy. Nobody else is responding, even though you just came in and I got a list of people, but they must not be here or they're not ready for a reading. Multi-fairy. You got 90 fairies? Michelle. There's Michelle. Michelle, there you are. That's who I was going to call next, too. Okay, multi-fairy, hold on just a moment. Let me get Michelle. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's get Michelle. Okay, you guys, I know you guys are both new, and the type of readings that I give for free is a channeled message to someone that you have on your mind, like a twin flame, a soulmate, or a counterpart that you can't get off your mind, but you're in a no contact situation that you want to know what they have to say, what on a deep soul level. The other reading that I give for free is a journal reading. It's going to let you know what do you need to know for your highest good, which really pretty much covers any questions that you guys like to bring to me, because I don't really like to get all into the questions without getting a form of payment. So when you're coming in, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and do Michelle first, okay? And you, yes, I want the first choice, and I probably said it backwards. So your first choice, you want a channeled message from someone that's always on your mind, then. Just give me another yes to make sure I got that right, because I normally say it the other way around, and since I said it backwards today, I want to make sure. Channeled message, yes. Thank you. All right, you have challenged me in ways to make me grow, even though it's been difficult, and I know it's right. I do hide my real thoughts and feelings from you. I have been in denial, and I've been afraid of even losing you, but right now I see more clearly. My world is falling apart right now, and I don't know how to fix it, and it's not right for me to dump it on you. For I am totally heartbroken that we're not together right now. Because I'd rather be together with you, but right now I'm just like, my heart's shattered because we're not together. I do stay up all night long worrying about us and our future. Right now I'm in the middle of settling for the life that I thought I wanted, but it is totally empty without you. I fantasize about a life with you so I don't feel so empty. I'm sorry for being critical of you, even if you don't know about it. I'm just sorry, and I'm sorry I hurt you with any harsh words, even if you don't know about it, but if you felt it. I just want you to know that I'm truly sorry. That's just my ego talking out of my you-know-what, I just want to tell you that you didn't deserve any of that. Because I am truly a better person because of you, for you have really inspired me to help me grow from my past experience. For you are the love of my life. You make me want to be a better person. I want to be happy and content with you. I am keeping secrets from you that I am too ashamed to admit. And I'm afraid to talk about these things. What's the secret? What are they afraid to talk about? What are they afraid to talk about? They might be afraid about talking to you about the love of life, because the cards came out together, but I read this one first. So I'm just going to ask again. What's the secret that they're too ashamed to admit? I want you to believe in me again. I know that I must take full responsibility for my answers, for my actions. I will earn your trust again. Give me what is the secret? Give me a different card for the secret, please. Well, I know you want me to pull another card for the secrets, Miss Gypsy. The cards are talking back to me now. But I can never find the right words to say. That's why I push Michelle away. That's why I push, this away. I push you away instead of bringing you closer, because I just can't find the right words to say. The right words are, you are the love of my life. You make me want to be a better person, and I want to be happy and content with you. But I just don't know how to say that. I've had challenges, and I hide my real thoughts, and my world's fallen apart, so I'm operating from a lower vibrational energy. So I'm settling for a less than life, getting some confirmation going on here. So they just want to tell you they're sorry. They also want to tell you that they are a better person because of you. And yeah, they can just never find the right words to say to you. But you are the love of their life. Okay, I also want a number one choice. What is that? Okay. This is a number. Oh, you want this too. I see. All right, you guys' names with the M's and M's. Okay, Michelle, that was multi-fairy. Okay. All right, you're welcome. Look at the bottom of the deck, Michelle. It says, I long for you day and night, and I'm consumed by my desire for you. Because our chemistry, I think it's amazing. Woo, 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 woo. It's saving the best for last, I'm telling you. All right. Now you want the number one choice too. Let's see if it wants the same deck though. I got there. You're welcome. I've been reading tarot for over 32 years, and I'm always looking for the story that's going to fix and mend the soul at a deep soul level. what do you guys need to hear, even if it is from that one that you never, that you're in no contact with, okay? All right. Multi-fairy, here we go. I'm leaving what I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave behind a situation or a mindset that has not served me. It actually has hindered my growth. That's what I'm leaving. I'm leaving that mindset or a situation. Yes, I have been gaslighting you. Yes, I have been lying to you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. Please unblock me, whether it's physically or spiritually. I just miss you and I want to connect. So please unblock me, literally or energetically, so we can speak. I have a lot to say. Yeah, I am a very jealous person. I can't hardly stand it myself. But you know what? You are my favorite. You're the person I want to call on when something goes good or when something goes bad. You're the first thought that I have when I have news to share. You're the person I want to go to. It's weird because I gaslighted you and you know, I made you block me, and I'm so jealous. But really, I'm in the middle of leaving behind situations or things that haven't been serving me to my highest good or mindset, because you are so special. You are truly divine. I never felt energy like yours before, and I just can't get enough. It's really simple. How do I feel? I want you. I want us forever. Anything else? Anything else? Michelle needs to know at this moment in time. No, not Michelle. Multi-fairy. They may listen to other people's opinions. Multi-fairy. They are obsessed with you. Multi-fairy. They get confused about this connection at times. Even though they do see a future with you, they do daydream about you. They daydream about the two of you going on adventures and growing old together, and they want it all. This is normal for a no contact situation, for this kind of behavior to happen. Is as we're growing past our emotional self, our egotistical self. Sometimes we know what we want, we don't know, because this is, you know, they may have played games in the past, but they're changing their ways, their mindset, or a situation, and they feel like you have blocked them energetically, and it kind of probably brings out that energetical feeling of that jealous feeling, because they want to know, and so that's what makes them unclear. But in reality, you are their favorite person. You are so very special, and it's really simple. They want to have a future with you. That's what I got for you, multi-fairy. They might have some mother wounds too. That's at the bottom of the deck. My mother is a big influence on my behavior right now as an adult, and I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me externally. Okay. I feel that he thinks of me. Oh, I'm sure he does. With all of that, he does think about you. I daydream about our future together. That is that they are thinking about you. They daydream about you guys going on an adventure. They are thinking about doing things together with you. Okay? All right, that's what I have for you today. You're welcome. All right, you guys, I'm going to call it quits for tonight. I've had my fill. Not unless somebody popped in really quick that I felt like reading. I may still say no, though. Not unless John came in. Thank you so much. You have a good night, too, please. All right, you guys, I love you so very much. I do go live every Monday and Thursday night starting at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Remember to hit the bell so you know when I go live next. And remember to hit the like button. Leave comments on the outside. It's greatly appreciated. It helps the algorithm so my content can get spread out to others. I did just barely cross over the 4,000 hours of watch time, so I need you guys to be watching. See, confirmation, I'm telling you guys the truth. Need you guys to be watching. Maybe put a playlist on. One of the playlists you could put on is Your Hidden Love Story, the show only. That's a good playlist. You can put that on before you go to bed and just listen to all the content, because everything that's coming out is of a positive vibration. It's not everybody else's energy in the mix. It is about, you know, self-love, self-care, self-work. But it's so beautiful how it all comes out. It comes out so radiant. So you guys can check that out. Let me get that playlist here. Well, if it comes up real fast. Here it is. Okay, and so you can grab that playlist and put it in your playlist and put it on play. Help with those watch hours, because this show, I can't do the watch hours on myself because I'm the producer. I'm the one that is doing the live show. You guys, I need you guys' help for those watch hours, okay, to keep them up, keep that rhythm going. So if you put a playlist on and just totally walk away and forget about it, it really helps. I appreciate all of that. All right, till next time, I love each and every one of you. Bye-bye, butterflies. Catch. Are you looking for something different to do for your party? Have you ever considered a virtual tarot card reading party? Yes, I said a virtual tarot card reading party. Any kind of party. Well, if you're interested in finding out more about it, email me at GypsyMedicineWoman@gmail.com and let's get your party started. Woo, 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 woo.